This podcast is brought to you and powered by Sunday Cool. Watch this. Listen.
Are you mysterious? Are you comfortable? Do you want to be? Sunday Cool is here to take care of you. Fleece bliss. Fleece so soft, you'll even consider eating it. But don't. Essence. Beauty. Intelligence. Is it just fleece? Or is it destiny? Entangle yourself. Cloaked in mystery, whispers of warmth. A flip ton of fleece. Order now at sundaycool.com.
Si puedes entender esto, el gobierno está tratando de controlarte.
Oh, we had a fun. We had a friends dinner last night, and we were all hanging out, having a good time, and I'm like, wait a minute. I have to use the restroom.
Oh my gosh, shut up.
So I put my plate down and I walk into the house and I'm like not knowing where the bathroom is. But I figured it was over here. And so I try to go around a corner and Lily stops me. She says, you can't go in there. I said, what? Why? She says, you can't go in there. I said, why? And I was like, is it dirty or something? She's like, I just blew it up.
I literally Jamie was talking to me outside and I'm sitting, it came on me so fast.
Yeah.
My ears shut off. I couldn't hear anything she was saying.
You have to focus.
I said, can you watch kids? And I went in and I just blew it up.
So I gave it about 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
And the damage had already been done. It seeped into the walls. The cat was scared. The cat wouldn't even go in there, and the litter box was in there. It's crazy.
I had to turn on. Brooke had like a little air wick thing. I'm like, I gotta get some scent in here. And Brooke was like, how is the bathroom? Was it like okay in there? And I was like, prior to my visit, yes.
Yeah. Lily.
Anyway.
Just a fun story. Just a fun poop story to start the day.
Yes.
Speaking of poop story, Josh is here. You okay? You excited for your colonoscopy tomorrow?
Oh, yeah.
I was just talking to your brother, and he really wants you to do some kind of vlog.
Recording the process of purging my body.
Yep. Because so the rule is you take 4 laxatives. 4 of them.
Yeah. I'll do it with you.
And then you take 2 28-ounce Gatorades. And at 6 o'clock, you put half of a container of Miralax in there. Shake it up. Drink that. And then do it again a few hours later in another Gatorade.
I'll do it with you.
That seems like it'll kill me.
I'm worried you'll die. I'm worried that's going to poison you.
No, you'll be fine.
A whole thing of Miralax or half of it?
It is 8 ounces of Miralax powder that you will consume in the next 10 hours.
What's the other laxatives?
It's called Duralax.
What the heck?
It's the mega stuff.
Listen.
The super duty stuff.
You guys already know, but they said, so I was allowed to eat breakfast this morning, but I'm not allowed to eat for the rest of the day.
You have bone broth and clear liquids.
And Jell-O.
And Jell-O.
And they say starting at 5 o'clock, they said, I have to start the purge. And then the procedure is tomorrow. Stop.
You can't say purge. You said, I'm going to start the purge.
Tomorrow, I'm not allowed to have water or ice 6 hours before the procedure. And my procedure is not until 4:15 in the afternoon.
It's patient abuse.
That's abuse.
I think you can do it. I think you don't know what your body's capable of, Josh.
Let's do the weigh-in tomorrow.
Let's do it. That'd be good.
Weigh like 150. You had 50 pounds of poop in you?
I was going to say, it's shockingly high. I forget the number, but how much like toxic buildup just exists in you all the time.
Oh, now I
don't want to do it.
I'm going to come over to your house and I'm going to do it together.
Do you think do you think it hurts? Do you think you get cramps?
Oh,
You
probably.
Just evacuate.
I think it just
Probably
evacuates.
Think of the colon cleanse that we did.
Stop.
Were you guys really
Cramps.
crampy?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, my tummy
I've taken laxative once before and it cramped. We did me and Kelsey did the when you're pregnant and you try to induce it. What is that thing you're supposed to drink?
Castor oil.
Castor oil. I said, if you do it, I'll do it with you.
And you were pooping the whole labor? Were you pooping the whole time?
No, it didn't work. It was a day later though, so it might have helped.
They say it's you give it 2 days after you take it.
Yeah, Kelsey and me were just like pooping all night, and she's like, I hate you. I'm like, I'm here with you. We're the same team.
Oh,
I'm gonna do that next time. I don't want to induce.
This is a good pooping podcast, dude.
Good pooping podcast, dude.
Welcome back to the number 1 poop podcast. Actually, it's the number 2. Number 2 poop podcast. Dude, that actually would be your goal though. Like if you ran a account about like maybe like the science of, like poop and stuff.
Like what your poop looks
you
like.
You would not want to shoot to be number 1. You would have to be number 2.
It's true.
Yeah.
Golly, now I want to start a poop podcast.
What do you want to eat when you're done?
Good idea. We should have a feast. Let's go out to eat.
Probably like a salad.
Yeah.
Psych. Psych.
We should go to Olive Garden.
Let's do it.
Olive Garden?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you can eat pasta.
No.
What do you want then?
I don't know. Everyone get off my back.
Well, thank you for letting us know that you don't know. You could have just said that. But instead you went, salad.
Do you think laxatives put a lot of stress on your body?
Probably. But do you want a song?
Yeah.
Can we keep talking about the stress that you're going to be going through?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't even want to
Dude, I'm telling you, I could do the colonoscopy here and it would not be as this stressful. And you wouldn't even have to take the laxatives, dude. I told you I bought something off Amazon to do it.
I was trying to prepare Ada and Jane for what's going to happen. And I was like, Daddy has to get his booty looked at by a doctor. And Jane was like, no. And Ada was like, yes, Jane, booty doctor.
You don't have to tell him the booty, right? You don't have to add that. Let the man have some, pride. Yes, we're telling millions of people. But
what if one
his
day
kids?
What if one day she needs to see a booty doctor and then she's brave because Daddy did?
No, I think you just showed her his Achilles heel. Mm-hmm. She's like, wait, my daddy isn't the superhero I want him to be? His booty is his kryptonite?
I don't know that I would ever want my daughter to be comfortable in that scenario.
With going to a booty doctor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about a song?
Go ahead.
Weirdos.
You didn't change your attitude right now.
No, stop talking about it. Stop talking about it.
Change your attitudes.
Yeah.
Well, it all started one dusty afternoon on the outskirts of the old city, where the apes started walking upright and talking over the land and taking over the land as well. Folks say that it was something in the water, but I reckon it was just bound to happen. Apes strutting around like they own the place, and wouldn't you know it, that's when they laid eyes on her, the most beautiful ape this side of the Mississippi.
That's how the planet of the apes began. With cowboys and monkeys, they took a stand. Life turned upside down in the blink of an eye. But love was born beneath that crazy monkey sky.
I tell ya, she had that kind of charm you just can't ignore. While the world was throwing bananas, I was throwing my heart out. She had a way of grunting that sounded like poetry to me. Folks said I was crazy, but you know what they say, love don't care who you are, what you are, as long as you can hold hands, even if they're hairy.
I fell in love with a champ so sweet. Her heart was gold and her teeth were neat. We danced under the stars, swung from the vines. They called it madness, but it suited us just fine.
I got down on one knee. Well, she was sitting on the ground eating grapes. But the sentiment was there. I said, "Darling, would you be my lawfully wedded ape?" She gave me a big and that's when I knew that's good enough for me. We tied the knot with the jungle vines, and from that day on, it was just me and her against the world.
They didn't get it, they couldn't see. An ape and a cowboy in harmony. We set our sights on the stars up high. Packed up our love and waved the earth goodbye.
With the world still hollering at us, we figured we'd take our love story to the only place left, space. I built us a rocket ship with my own two hands. Well, mostly duct tape and moonshine-fueled dreams. We blasted off, leaving all the naysayers behind, floating amongst the stars where no one could judge a cowboy and his ape bride.
Now we're living up in zero G. Just a space cowboy and his chimpanzee. Floating around the moon, right in the Milky Way. Forever together, come what may.
You see, love don't care about species. It don't care about planets. What people say back on Earth. We built ourselves a life up here. Me and my monkey queen. So if you're ever looking up in the night sky, just remember somewhere out there there's a cowboy with an ape on his arm. Proving that love ain't gotta make sense. It's just gotta be real.
Now we're raising kids on Jupiter's moon. Teaching them lasso them space raccoons. Our ape cowboy family's a cosmic delight. Swinging through the stars every single night.
Oh my gosh! Wow! Stop. Oh my gosh, that was like a ballad.
What fun.
Yes.
It's a beautiful story.
You took me on an adventure.
Based on a true story, actually. Mm-hmm. Yep. Wyatt Earp.
Ape, love, cowboy.
And I love you too, Ape. Don't you forget it.
No!
Is there any objections at this ape cowboy wedding?
No! Never!
Yeah, so that's our monkey song.
Monkey.
Holy.
We need some song suggestions. What stories or hypothetical situations would you like to hear be put into song?
Mm-hmm.
Comment below.
Comment below.
Or send them telepathically right now.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of sending things telepathically, you know what time it is.
Time to
Everyone
shut
zip
up.
it!
Dang.
Wow.
Hey. Zip it. Shut your mouth. Because we have a question today.
Sorry.
Apparently Lily doesn't care about this part of the podcast, even though really it all rides on you.
It literally is my least favorite part.
Jeez.
What's the fans' favorite part? So I guess you hate the fans.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute.
Wait a second. If I'm getting this right, Andy, that's not even the question.
No, because she obviously doesn't even want to play by the rules of or the game, so I think it negates the question almost.
Wait a second, Lil. If I'm getting this right, you said that you hate the fans.
I didn't.
That's not our question. Today's question sent in by our viewer. Do street fights cure cancer?
I'm going to say, yeah, they do. I'm going to say, yeah, they do.
Oh. Yeah.
But do you want Lily to go first?
Yeah.
No, go. You guys haven't answered a question in
Lily,
like
do,
6
do
episodes.
street fights cure cancer?
No.
That's interesting.
Hold on a
Wait,
second.
what does that mean?
Also, follow-up question, then what does? Because how would you possibly know that?
How would you know that
Yeah.
it doesn't cure cancer? Does Lily know how to cure cancer?
Wait a minute. Are you... Hold on.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
She couldn't say
Wait,
that
wait,
if
wait.
she didn't know.
Are you beating people
People
up
up?
that have cancer?
Never.
And then you're seeing the proof, and then you're taking them to the doctors and saying, yeah, heal them for their injuries, but also check them for cancer. And when the scans come back that they still have cancer, you're going to continue that experiment of beating up people?
No. That none of
But
that
also,
happened.
she possibly has the knowledge of how to cure cancer? Because she
And you're
obviously thinks
withholding
that, she
that
obviously thinks that street fights don't cure cancer, so that obviously means that she knows the cure for cancer, but she's holding it from everyone?
You're withholding information
You're withholding information of how to cure a lot of people?
and beating up patients?
And you hate our fans?
And you hate our fans!
Golly!
Dude, I'm upset right now.
No, I'm upset.
I feel very upset.
I feel upset. Do you feel upset?
Not okay.
She's not upset. She seems happy over
I'm
there.
bothered,
I heard
dude.
her laugh a second
Look how
ago.
relaxed
Watch
she
it.
looks.
I heard her laugh
Watch
so
it.
much.
Okay, could there be any be more relaxed right now after being
chilling.
She's
accused?
so chill.
You think after being accused of everything we're accusing her of, she would at least have one rebuttal?
Yeah, maybe one rebuttal.
rebuttal.
Maybe you defend yourself a little bit. She's not even defending herself.
I
One
can't
second.
get a word in.
See, what was that? You
well,
sound
you
good.
obviously can get a word in, Lil, but you choose not to unless you choose to.
Yep, absolutely. And it
Well,
seems
I
like
mean, I guess I got. If you guys, if you're tracking with me,
seems like I
I'm
am.
here.
it seems like Lily knows the cure to cancer. She likes to beat up people in the streets.
Yep.
And she hates our fans. Uh-oh. Welcome to the show.
Did I say ninja? I meant butterfly. The butterfly is no doubt one of God's most beautiful creations. Does it empty your mind? You learn martial arts! Ninjas attack!
The views of Lily do not portray our views at all.
Not
So
at all.
just
Yeah,
I want to
yeah,
be
yeah.
very clear. We draw a hard line right here.
One day I would like somebody to do a brain scan of me while you guys are yelling at me like that and see what my brain is doing. Panic, 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 panic.
Speaking of panic, you want some Magic Mine?
Yes.
I'm not allowed to drink it because I have to purge my body of all things.
Is that a clear liquid?
What you tell me, Lil?
Once again, a good throw. Drop pass by Lily
Let's ask
Hooper
the
in the end
fans.
zone.
Is Magic Mine a clear liquid?
You can have Jello, Josh.
That's not a liquid.
It's not dissimilar.
Okay, first of all.
Hey, Magic
How about
Mine.
you talk about Magic Mind for a second, okay? Because they're great enough to send us these things.
I literally delight in it, and I get mad when Josh doesn't bring it home on the weekends or when I don't have access to it in the way that you guys do because I love this product. I love this product. I would use this product even if they did not send it to us for free.
It's true.
I keep making the mistake of waiting for the pod to drink one. Like, I wish I drank it like a half hour before we started because it actually.
It literally gives me a sharper mind.
I did drink one with my breakfast.
stress.
Oh, there you go.
Clean energy, baby.
Better
That's what you
energy.
want.
Clean fuel. What's the saying? You don't put bad gas in a nice car.
Until
And
you
to
ride
run
the wave of life itself. Bruce Springsteen. That is a saying.
And he's the one that started Magic Mine.
Yep. Thank you, Bruce Springsteen.
Thank you, Bruce Springsteen. Guys, go to magicmind.com/ninja and use the code NINJA20. And what does that get you?
That gets you 20% off your subscription.
20% off your subscription.
Hey, it's worth it. Give it a shot. Why not? Oh, give it a shot? It is a shot. And that's the type of comedy we have here at Ninjas of Butterflies.
Thank you, Magic Mind. We love you.
And you haven't even drank
You're
it yet.
shaking that a long time.
I had a sip. I shake it. I had some more. I shake it some more. Another sip.
It's like tiny rewards throughout the podcast.
All right, so there's been a lot of stuff happening in the world since we last filmed.
A lot.
Here's an update on. Remember we were talking about the conspiracy around the hurricane stuff?
Yep.
Yes.
Literally after we stopped filming it, I saw like 10 or so posts talking about this area in, I believe, North Carolina.
Okay.
That is one of the world's largest deposits of lithium
Oh gosh.
Yep.
that would basically revolutionize, like it would bring in so much money from America of producing batteries for electric cars, like all this stuff. And it's in a residential zone.
Yeah, you can't mine it.
And they've gone to these people supposedly and said, we'd like to purchase your land. And they all refused, right?
Are you kidding me?
And now that exact same spot is
Wiped out.
wiped out.
This is Maui all over again.
Maui
We
was
want
tied
the
to
land.
a smart city initiative too.
Dude, that is crazy.
Yeah.
That's 100% confirmed that like that's a real thing.
Yeah.
The mining is, yeah.
That
Yeah.
is nuts, man.
But yeah, what was it? They said like I'm totally going to make up a number here, but they said the amount of lithium there is like upwards of like $5 trillion plus.
Oh goodness gracious.
Like, I mean, it's lithium rich in this area that was wiped out.
And so now we have to keep an eye on that area because what the flip are they going to do there, dude?
Yeah.
And think about
What
like
the
the
flip?
amount of
What's the
the amount of excavation that happens as water runs through. So in a way, it's a discovery tactic.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we found all of this.
So does
What?
property not just cannot be owned at that point still? Like
Well,
a natural disaster happens, you don't own that property?
What I assume is going to happen is they're going to evacuate all the people, right, and then come in behind.
Well, they would buy the property because it's like
Yeah.
insurance probably
I
won't
see.
cover.
Yeah.
That's the
Because-
Gilgamesh method right there, what you're talking about. The Gilgamesh method.
No.
Yeah.
They're just so sneaky.
Government comes in, cleans up, walks out.
Oh, yeah.
Dibs.
Yeah.
But yeah, people won't be able to afford to rebuild. And so they'll be looking for a bailout. So if
Yeah.
someone can come in and cover like the remaining mortgage, families will go somewhere else and start over, leaving
Yeah.
the land behind.
Last episode, I said that this hasn't happened. I said last time was 100 years ago. Correction, last time this happened in the North Carolina region, 1,000 years ago.
1,000 years ago.
What records from that
They're
far
saying,
back?
they're saying
Yeah.
it's a 1 in 1,000 year event.
I got you.
So it's like it's that rare of a thing. So it could have been 1,000.
Gotcha.
It could have been
I got you.
way past that or
Wow,
before
that's
that.
crazy. Did you see the veteran talking about how he had spent a lot of time in the Middle East and nothing that he has experienced compares to the conditions in Appalachia right now?
Which veteran? You remember?
No, I don't. It was an interview
I
that I
got
saw.
you.
And I'm not seeing a lot about it, which is crazy to me. Like I
I've
have
seen
to
a lot about it
I've
on TikTok.
I've
Yeah,
had to search a
TikTok.
lot on TikTok on specific things because it's very general, but like golly, dude, it's like there's real people just sitting there saying like, "Listen, our house just got taken. This is our situation."
Yeah.
And it sounds so different than what we're hearing.
Dude, it's
So much more
devastating.
serious.
Are you
There's-
familiar with the content creator, the Appalachian Sun? That's his name.
Yeah, I think I actually just saw one of his videos today.
He has like Willie Nelson braids.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was just talking about
I
like
watched that.
don't give to like the major organizations like Red Cross and all that stuff.
Locals.
Give directly to a local because what
Yeah.
they're doing is they're setting up in accessible areas like the Red Cross and all of that.
Yeah.
And there's so many people left. And he said they're saying that like over 100 people have died. He said, I promise it is so much more significant than that.
That's so scary,
Yeah,
dude.
you can look at Tim Kennedy stuff too. He's posting one of the sick shots I saw is there's this whole airfield that was just filled with helicopters, and he was like, every single one of these is privately owned. These are just people showing up and bringing stuff in. But he was like, I cannot put on video or in a photo or in words how bad it is. He was
Yeah.
like, nothing literally portrays just the severity. Did you guys see the map where it shows the pieces of highway that are just gone?
No.
Oh my
Did you see
gosh.
the satellite images?
No, I haven't seen the sat,
Hold
but
on.
Yeah, send these.
but I didn't save it. But when you're looking at this map, there's the highways running through, and they read out like inoperable parts of highway. Dude, it is like
There's nothing.
massive parts of the state.
dude, how do
Wow.
you live after that point? Like, how do you pick up? Like, how do you just figure out what's your next step?
And you know what? They can take hope in the fact that Kamala Harris is going to give them $700.
Dude, I don't care
rebuild
what
their life.
I
don't care what politician it is. If that's what you're given,
I
that's
know.
crazy.
Yeah,
Don't worry, guys.
We were talking about that pre-pod, and I'm like, one of the big things is like Tim Kennedy was saying, all the businesses are cash only if they're open at all.
Yeah.
And it's like, how are you going to get your mailbox is probably gone. You don't have access to
Internet,
and if you do, it's like, it's probably at one specific site. You're not going to go to another store and be like, hey, do you have Apple Pay?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't like talking politics, but that made me so angry to hear that, one, you have to fill out an application through FEMA, and then there's awarding or gifting people $750 a person. And it's like,
oh, you ready? This will take you off. Tim Kennedy is on the ground there, and he said they're looking for hotels. Like, people are looking for places to go. The government came in and bought out every hotel to send their teams in. So people who are actually displaced can't even book rooms because the government has occupied all the hotel buildings.
what are we doing?
Who is their logistics person? They need like an actual like event coordinator.
All right, look at the picture I
Got a
just
wedding
sent.
planner in there.
This is the satellite image at night before and after.
Oh, I have seen this. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, dude. That's so scary, man.
Oh my gosh.
That's so scary. Not having any power. So it's like you can't even like, I mean, unless you stocked up, which how many people there are hurricane stocked, right?
Yeah.
Ready to go. And so you're thinking, even when it hits nighttime, what are you doing? Where are you living? Where are you going?
I don't know.
Oh, man, that's so scary. Especially people who don't have the means to just like, oh, I'll just buy a plane ticket. We'll just, rent a car or something. Like, there's a lot of people that are stranded.
By the time this comes out, I don't know what's going to happen. But to top it all off, you guys heard about the U.S. Port strike?
Yeah, that happened right after we got off the pod. I just saw it blowing up. The whole East Coast is.
Did you hear that, Lo?
No.
All these ports along the East
I
Coast,
did.
Florida, and into the Gulf are
All
on
of them.
strike.
I know. Yeah, it's because like and then because they're not getting paid enough.
Yeah, and they're also the something with the automated systems that these ports are using now, to where they like manpower is not
And I
fully
get it.
necessary.
I get it. I get striking. Whatever reason, I get it. Whatever, like, I don't know everyone's cause, but it's like, it's a really tough time to do it, especially when North Carolina just got wiped and
I
they
know.
probably need stuff. Like,
I
it's going to
know.
hurt a lot of local people.
It's difficult because you're like, obviously, I want you to get what's owed, I'm not super informed on like what all the politics are around that.
I'm super ignorant with it.
But also everybody is paying $10 for a carton of eggs. Everything is so expensive. Like, the American people are really gonna suffer because of this.
Yeah.
I know. It's like, I wish they would just hold off from the strike just until like we can get supplies and infrastructure into these areas.
Yeah.
You know?
I think you can
Seriously.
just tell a lot about people, how they react to certain situations like this. And it's like the government as a whole, it's like, we need to have a better plan in place where it's like, we can have somebody going down there and like, and just reassuring the people that it's going to be good. Like,
Yeah.
it's going to be okay. We're going to take care of you. It just feels like a free for all right now.
Yeah.
It feels like if you're not going to step up, everyone else has to.
Yeah.
Which is great, but we shouldn't have to. Like, there should be plans put in place.
How do we get our hands on a helicopter?
Oh, I can get one.
Oh, I got a guy.
Doesn't your brother fly helicopters?
Yeah.
Full time.
We'll just full time now. Hey, why not?
Here's the map: Tennessee, North Carolina, Interstate 40 and Interstate 26. This is just a guess, but they're saying won't open, like completely closed until March 2025 and closed until September 2025.
Whoa.
But like, look how extensive a bit of highway
Dude.
that is.
That's rough, man.
That could be fear mongering. I don't know. I didn't go through that.
Does that
but
not show you how vulnerable just everyone is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like,
for
we
sure.
take everything like for granted so much, but it just takes one freak storm that developed and hit within a week, less than a week, really.
It happened fast, dude.
And now that there's just chaos.
We're so reliant on just the society that we've built.
Yeah.
It's crazy that like if one thing goes down, it all crumbles.
Preppers definitely aren't looking so crazy in that region right now.
Did you guys see at St. Pete Beach in Florida, the sand there, how they had to get basically snowplows in the streets? And so it looks like it's snow mounds, but it's just sand.
Wow.
Like in these neighborhoods.
Wait, that's kind of fun though.
Lily, these people don't have houses.
But you're not gonna lie, like your kids would be on it and having a blast. Yeah.
I would be on it.
Yeah. There was I was just thinking through like putting myself in like my shoes Like
Putting
they're
myself
like
in
putting myself. I did that this morning. Putting myself in their shoes. Like I can't imagine because like just thinking about like the daily stuff that you find annoying. Like hey, Netflix just took $20 out of your account, the notification or whatever. I'm like, I can't imagine having my house destroyed, and then literally just looking at my phone and then like, just like,
I know.
oh, by the way, your Hulu account is $23.
That's an
we just took it out.
opportunity for a little PR from these companies.
Oh, for real.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, if you live in this region, we're comping you.
Yeah.
I know.
That would be such a cool thing. Come on, people.
Yeah.
You could literally do it for a single month.
Let's
Yeah.
make generosity contagious.
Yeah,
You know, and do that. Let's just like have everybody like fight over how generous it could be.
We're seeing
Oops,
most.
sorry. Look at the video I just sent. This isn't St. Pete Beach.
St. Pete Beach.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Intact buildings. However, when you have 5 feet
So-
of water coming in the
that's
first
so
floor,
wild, dude.
it does significant damage. It doesn't mean that they won't be able to recover, but it's just a different kind of destruction, if you will.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking here at piles of sand pushed to the sides of the roadways, Jeff. And,
Holy
How do you get rid of that?
Plows have made
I mean,
their way through.
Dude, it looks
And
like
I said
old
this
Florida.
earlier to Eric.
Yeah.
That's
this looks like a
literally what I was
snowstorm.
thinking
Like
is
when
it
the
looks
plow
like
comes through in
Florida
New
had a
York, New
reset.
Hampshire, Vermont, and pushes all
Dude, this is
that
a-
snow off to the side
this
of
is
the
a
road. I mean, that's
good
what
plot
we're
for a
looking at
movie.
here with the piles of sand.
But what you said last podcast makes so much sense of like all these ancient civilizations that are like, oh, we're just now discovering that are like just buried under sand. It takes just one storm to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Just wipe out a whole city.
yeah.
What's cool about snow is it melts.
That's right.
What's not cool about sand is that it stays forever.
That's right.
You find it in between your toes, in between your butt crack,
Yep.
everywhere for days.
What are you doing with sand?
Anyway, have you checked out your Uncle Brian?
on sand naked.
Shut up.
What?
Have you checked out your Uncle Brian because he lives in Pinellas County?
I have not, but I probably would have gotten an update.
Have you? He's also your Uncle Brian
I'm going to do it
too.
right now. I'm literally doing it right now.
FaceTime him.
Group chat.
Dude,
Okay.
Uncle Brian actually on the pod would be great.
Oh, yeah.
He'd
If
be
you
great.
bring him and his best friend Eric, I think it would be trouble.
Yeah. You want to hear, or some, speaking of trouble,
Ugh. I know you were
let's just wait. Well, let's text him after.
I'm not going to remember.
I'll remember. Speaking of trouble, did you guys hear what the James Webb telescope just discovered?
Oh, gosh.
You
No.
mentioned it yesterday, and I Googled it.
They said we have alien ships heading towards Earth at light speed.
Okay, what? What do you mean?
They are the size of cities, they said. And the only reason they're calling them alien ships is because they're on this one trajectory and then exactly turned towards Earth
Oh, gosh.
at light speed.
I hope it's...
I mean, how long is it going to take for them to get there? How far away are they?
The prediction is time frame of these objects reaching Earth range from a couple of years to a couple of weeks.
Okay.
It's a good ratio. It's just a little.
So
wait time.
they said that these were they got images of it
Yeah.
heading at light speed, going, and then it course corrected towards Earth. So that's the only reason they're calling them ships.
And you wouldn't be able to predict how fast it could accelerate or decelerate if it was able to.
Course correct.
Yeah, you don't know what technology
So
allowed
it's
it
a
to
turn.
do that.
So they said a couple years or a couple weeks.
Couple years or a couple weeks.
So this is what
2027.
This is what I'm on Snopes, and typically stuff like this is like it's not true. All it says is unfounded, so they're not saying it's not true.
Why would James Webb Telescope lie?
You know James Webb.
Dude, don't get me started on Mr. Webb.
He's
dude.
notorious for always just having the coolest story.
Pathological liar, that guy.
Guys, those alien ships heading towards us and they're the size of cities and they're heading at us towards at the speed of light.
Wait a minute. Wait, guys, am I seeing what I think I see? You're not gonna believe this.
James, there's nothing there.
It's an alien mothership. They're flying that way. Oh, who cares? They just turned. The head of white taught us. Okay, we'll believe you.
So yeah, there's that.
I hope it's Jesus
Just
coming to take us home.
like just Iron Man right there.
Do you think that they were going in a direction and then they like course corrected because somebody was like, "You put in the wrong address to the GPS."
I told you I didn't. No, take a left.
Turn.
Makes you wonder though.
Yeah, that's super creepy.
We did talk about in times of that one guy that was on Blurry talked about how the Antichrist could be alien-like, and then they wage war against another race of aliens that come, but that other race of aliens is actually Jesus.
Oh, okay. This is all very exciting. I can't wait for an alien war. Honestly, it would be a lot better if like we could just stop fighting with each other and fight aliens.
I love that. It would be very unifying. Except
I have been praying that the world stops with all this war stuff and we can come together.
Let's all hold hands.
Together
right now.
There's aliens.
Don't blow us up.
Which one was better?
I don't make me.
You have to vote.
You have to.
You have to vote. Okay, well then it's me then.
No,
she
it's
wouldn't-
definitely me.
No, because she would obviously said it was yours.
No, because you're so sensitive. She didn't want to hurt your feelings.
I'm not sensitive at all. I don't know. What
Oh,
you're
you're
talking-
not?
I'm not sensitive.
You're not
I'm
sensitive?
Josh.
Oh. Speaking of war, did you guys hear that NATO wants Canada to prepare for war?
Oh goodness.
I love how you just stuck with it. That was good. That was a good transition. Why do they need to prepare for war? On whose side?
They just said NATO. The odds of Canada going to war with a foreign adversary,
Russia
or China, is a 50-50 odds.
Oh my gosh, that's high.
Yeah.
Why are they mad at Canada?
No, it would just be Canada has to, because they're allied with the U.S. and NATO. They're allied with NATO.
Are you sure we have to?
Oh boy.
Oh boy, that sounds like a big job.
That doesn't sound very fun at all. We have to shoot guns and whatnot? I don't know about
We
that.
don't even have guns.
Can we just pour
We're not
syrup?
allowed to have guns here.
We just
I
pour
don't know if
syrup on
that's
top of
true.
them, make them all sticky and such.
You Canadians get it.
Yeah, come on, Canadians.
Oh.
I can verify that.
It was literally after we stopped recording, I opened my phone and there was just boom, 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 all this stuff. And I'm like,
Yeah, it's wild.
we can't keep up.
And more stuff is coming out about P. Diddy. They're saying they're going to drop the names. And they also said that about the Epstein list too, though. So
Well,
They did.
Donald Trump
Yeah.
said that if he goes into office, they're going to drop the list.
yeah, politicians say a lot of things though.
They do. They say things. They make things up.
But Diddy's got tunnels underneath his house.
No.
They found 5 tunnels leading to 5 other houses in that area.
What houses?
That's it. Someone said Michael Jackson's old house.
Believe it.
I don't know.
You don't twist my arm. I believe it.
I saw that photo, how
Blindly.
close he was to a port. And I hated that.
Yeah, because he's getting
To a
linked.
port?
He's
Yeah.
getting linked to crimes that involved
It's a shipping
shipping containers.
It's a shipping yard.
Yeah, yeah. So it's just, dude, it's weird, man.
I'm
But
talking like a drone photo can capture both the shipping yard and his house. And it's like, if you're buying a house that big, why do you want a shipping yard in the background if you're not doing something in that shipping yard?
well, he's being tied to, like, there's ties
I know.
to it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dude,
And
only something.
Maybe he was just a huge investor in baby oil. And so like he needed
maybe.
to have his eyes on the
on the product.
product at all times.
Baby,
Psych,
oh,
he did
yes.
really bad things.
Yep. And there's, dude, it's like everyone's commenting, like I don't think you guys realize how serious this is. They're saying like this is the biggest sexual assault lawsuit ever to exist in American history. Like,
Dude,
this
I
is-
love it.
It's
I don't love it. I love that. I hate.
love it. We're breaking records.
I hate this. What I love is that it's coming to light.
Yes,
Gotcha.
absolutely.
Okay.
Because forever I felt like it was going to be. Are you laughing?
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be impossible to find out all
To weed
this
out all these
evil.
terrible people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Truth always comes out.
I was waiting for you to go back into a gaslight.
I know. I need to start working on my eggshells with you guys.
Do you bring your own eggshells with you?
Stop it.
She's opened her socks. She's always walking on eggshells. You don't have to be walking on eggshells, but I always am around you. Why?
Oh, yeah, I still think it's it's a scapegoat for something else.
Yeah, dude. I showed you that video with Rihanna and Jay-Z.
Not like saying that it's not bad or that it doesn't need to come out. But like,
it's not the top. That's what like. It's,
Yeah.
There's more to it.
I think it runs
This
deep.
doesn't even involve anything with Oprah. So it's like that's a whole other triangle. Like that's. I can't wait to find out what we get canceled for, or like what everyone's gonna be talking about on other podcasts. Like, do you guys hear about that?
Probably
that podcast, Ninjas Butterflies. Guess what the crew just got caught for?
I don't think we get canceled. I think we die for some stupid reason, like you going down the street in a moped with Pico, and it just makes the news.
Probably get canceled for how we just made fun of Canada.
I'm wondering if
Canada could cancel us.
No,
Canada, cancel us.
Stop. Oh my gosh.
Speaking of Canada canceling us, we don't go anywhere.
I never know how long to fake laugh because I close my eyes.
I went to give you a high five.
I close my eyes when I fake laugh. I thought we were just going to commit to the fake laughing bit. And then I took it too long.
Yeah, it's all right.
And now I feel weird about it.
Weird about it. Let me pee real quick.
Wait a minute. Do I need to pee?
I kind of do.
Hey, everybody. We're going to be back to the episode real quick, but I want to tell you about SundayCool.com.
Andy, tell them about the stickers. The stickers.
I'm going to get there, buddy. We're going to we do customized stickers
and the
for
hats.
you, your group,
we
any
do
color.
Hats, do
we
that.
Hats. We do shirts as well that are super soft with water-based ink.
Tell them that we also do fleece and hoodies.
Josh, I'm getting to it. We do fleece hoodies. We do fleece sweaters as well, just like the one I'm wearing.
Did you mention hats?
SundayCool.com.
Did you mention hats and stickers?
That's the first thing I said, Josh. Thank you. Listen, I'm going to try to finish this ad. Don't interrupt me again. So to go to SundayCool.com to order for your custom apparel.
We do stickers and we do hats and we do shirts.
Josh, you do it one more. Hey, you interrupt me one more time. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Don't.
I'm going to do it. So just make sure.
I was just saying that if you did the.
I have to do it now.
I'm sorry. Don't do it.
I had to turn you into claymation.
How do I escape?
You're stuck like this, Josh.
How is this possible? I don't like this.
Sorry.
I don't like this, Andy.
Sorry, bud.
I don't like this anymore. Get out of here. Help me.
Will this help?
No. What is this? What is this?
Help!
Yay! Do it now.
I'm going to get into knitting.
Knitting?
Yes.
Why knitting?
My cousins do it, and they just seem so talented, and so I'm trying it.
Let's get into the nitty gritty.
You could just watch TV with your husband at night doing this.
Knitting, stitching, sewing, crocheting. What's the difference?
That's what I'm trying to discover.
Yeah.
One cousin, Katie, crochets. The other cousin, Mary, knits.
Crochet Katie?
Yeah, her.
Yeah.
And
oh, yeah. I know.
I'm like, Mary's like, I'm like, what's the difference? She's like, crocheting is faster, easier, more forgiving, and you could do anything you want with it. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, then why do you knit?
Yeah.
She's like, good question.
Let me tell you this. Then why do you knit?
Let me ask you this question. Why you spend so much time knitting?
Anyway, I'm very excited.
Always knitting over there.
I'm not
never
crafty,
crocheting,
and I'm bad at finishing projects. So
Make it hard on yourself.
I
want to learn how to sew, like simple sewing. Like Cowboys knew how to sew back in the day. They would be able to, like, some tears, they'd be able to stitch it up real quick. I have a blanket that's torn right now. It's my favorite blanket. I got it when we got married.
Girly.
Stop. It's my favorite blankie.
I'm a cowboy and I like to sew.
It's pretty like
pretty cool. Okay.
Self-explanatory.
I mean, I feel like just create a knot, go through back and forth, and then tighten it.
That's exactly how you do it.
You don't really want to tie a knot in the eye of the needle. Is that what you're suggesting?
No, I'm saying like at the beginning, and then you put this.
You don't really have to.
No? How does it stay?
Well, because what you're what you're gonna do is you're gonna start with the thread going on this side. You have the eye of the needle. You're sewing, unless you're left-handed, probably sewing. You get to the end.
Yeah.
Cut.
So but then what's holding that together? Because you could just pull it apart,
it's
right?
the tension that you created with your sewing.
There is a knot on one end.
Okay.
There's no knot.
Or not. Welcome back to the game show. Is there a knot or not? Question corner with Lily. Where the questions are fresh on our mind.
If one of the ninjas, you can select your ninja. If one of the ninjas owed the Mafia $50,000 by the end of the week, what would you assume they would do to get the money?
Wait, what did you say?
One of us.
Oh.
One of us ninjas. If we owe the Mafia
I'm trying
$50,000,
to think of all the ninjas I know.
did you think of some? Do you have ninja friends?
Yeah, I have a couple.
Okay, geez, I didn't know that.
What was the question? I was hung up on the ninjas part.
If
What
one of
would
the-
each of us do to come up with 50 G's?
To pay the Mafia.
By the end of the week.
What would Lily do?
I don't know.
Not knit something, that's for sure.
Shut up.
Sorry.
I don't know.
Man, I think, am I easier? What do you think I would do?
I think that he would cook food for a lot of people.
You have a week to do it?
Yeah.
You can't make
You can't make
$50,000 in a
50
week.
grand in a week.
If I do it in a Speedo on the side of the highway.
We could start. This is what we could do together.
Yeah.
Is do one of those like
Just do a live with ninjas and just say, listen, guys, we owe the Mafia $50,000 and they're gonna kill us by the end of the week. Just
no,
like,
we do like
go.
we sell like the like the class like video package of like how to become successful, like the knowledge.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
And if you buy my course today,
smartness,
if
wisdom.
if you buy within the next 3 hours, you'll get half off.
Mm-hmm.
It'll cost you $1,000 though, so we just need 50 people.
And then we just like buy like really cheap like CPU microchips, and then we're like, you just have to swallow it, and all of the intelligence that we've gained will be transmitted into your body.
We could do like a really quick fire fest.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Get the blurry creatures down here. Just.
But what we could do, part of the scam could be that we say it's like it local to these people, but then they show up and it's not there at all. We say, oh my gosh, we've got campuses. We've got the one in Detroit. We got one here. We got one here. Very local and central.
Would you ever rob a bank if you had to?
So
If I had to, yes.
My brain went to rob a bank and then tip off the cops at the drop that it was the Mafia that did it. And so
Nice.
when they find the
Ooh.
Mafia and the money,
They're like, yeah, sure, kid.
A little switcheroo.
They just cuff you right then and there.
I have to rob a bank, but it's for the Mafia.
I promise you, it was for the Mafia.
that's
yeah,
actually
okay,
not
kid.
a bad play. Like,
I'm a salesperson.
Yeah, door to door. What are you selling?
not anymore.
Sales is like riding a bike.
It's like right. It's in your blood.
What
would
are you
sell?
selling?
I don't know. I'd buy something used and I'd mark it up as if it were new.
You
Sell
got
it on
She'd
Facebook.
she'd like take like a pen and like keep trading it until she got something worth $50,000. Have you seen people do that on YouTube?
Yeah.
It's like, it's actually impressive. Like if someone really committed, especially kids, like if they committed to that, it's actually always works.
There's-
Because everyone's like, yeah, okay, I get it. You want to trade? Sure, why not? Like it's always something useless to somebody,
Yeah.
but it's like super valuable to you, and then you just sell it. Boom.
I
You
need
know
to,
what-
I need to look at the trades, but there's a dude who made, I think it was 14 trades, and he went from paperclip to house.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's so fun.
Day trading.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Why?
It's so
Anxiety.
no, it's just confusing to me. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Buy, sell. All in. What? Hit me.
All right, Andrew, hit us with that music. Andrew,
That's a real
boy,
us and it's gonna show us right now.
right now.
Right now.
Oh,
Texting it. I'm sending to one of just old school shock factor, and one of them is weird. I don't know if it's real or not.
weird. You say you're texting it?
Yeah.
All right, the first one.
Sure.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Looks very bad.
Oh no!
Oh, I seen this.
I'll bleep it.
Wait.
I can't watch it.
Oh no! A zipper on the eye,
Yeah.
dude. Oh, that would panic, bro.
He starts kicking the ground.
Oh, ow, dude. That is. I never even thought that was possible.
Yeah, that's a new level of fear.
Dude. Every.
What's up over there?
How you feeling, Lily? For those of you who don't see it, it's literally a guy who has a pullover jacket, one of the like North Face ones, just like fleece, and then he zips it up apparently into his eyeball.
Oh my God.
Eyelid.
Oh,
Yeah.
What do you do?
You pull down. You have to, or you break it apart. I don't, dude. Oh, it makes me.
No,
cringe,
I'm
dude.
going to the hospital. They're gonna numb my eye or put me under because it has to get unzipped. But a doctor who can restitch my eyelid is gonna be present.
Oh, that was a bad one. That
Yeah.
was a rough one.
You're welcome.
Ouchie, mama.
All right, the
dude.
next one's just weird.
Dude, I get my beard caught in my zipper, like just up here sometimes, and that makes me flinch. I can't imagine.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Ready.
3, 2, 1.
It's glowing.
You catch fire or what? What? Whoa! You see the smoke at the end?
Yeah.
So it was on fire.
It looked like a light.
It looks like a laser beam.
Looked like a laser beam coming through a storm, lighting a field on fire. It's a random account. Don't know if this is real, but it looks weird to me.
It could just be a down power line because there are
Possibly, yeah.
two poles in between it.
But it's weird how the light shifts.
It's a down power line.
Yeah, good call. Good call.
Call me Sherlock.
No, it's a laser beam.
No, it's aliens out there shooting down lasers at us.
It's a laser beam. You've been caught up by the government, haven't you? Believing all the lies.
aren't you? No. What are you doing? Why are you saying it
You're
like
a bloody liar. You do.
that? I don't know. That would have been crazy.
That first one was nuts, though. I don't like that at all.
I
Hey,
literally went to the bathroom and filmed
I'm
those.
just deeply bothered. I felt it in the balls of my feet.
Where the eggshells are?
you gotta fix those eggshells.
Felt them in the balls of my feet.
Should
I'd never heard anyone say that.
You know, you land on the balls of your feet. When
I
you
know,
jump,
but you typically say, like, I felt it in, like, my toes.
but I felt it here.
You need to see a doctor, Lil. That's not normal. First of all, why do you got so many eggshells on your feet? Should we do dog movies?
Oh my gosh,
You want to do dog movies?
I do.
Okay.
Dog movie time.
I do have a crazy story, too.
I struggled with this one.
I literally did it in, like, 2 minutes.
Me too.
Okay, so top 5 dog movies. These movies,
In
the parameters. Yeah, sure. These movies have to have a dog in it, has to play a character, not a main role, but somehow important to the plot or a important scene.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'll go first.
You go first.
Okay. Starting at number 5, All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Nice. Super sad.
Classic, right?
I've actually never seen that movie.
Yeah, me either.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's actually really scary. Anyways, that was number 5. Number 4, Iron Will.
I haven't seen that one.
What's that?
It's from the 90s.
Okay. What's it about?
It's like a dog sledding expedition thing. Number 3, The Call of the Wild with Henry Ford.
You've never seen any of these movies.
We saw it in Scotland together.
In your face.
We did.
Yeah.
Great movie.
CG. It wasn't even a real dog. It was CGI.
It doesn't
Neither was All Dogs Go to Heaven. That was a cartoon.
What are you talking about?
You just want to fight?
Continue.
She's just mad that your list is better already.
Number
No,
2,
mine was just gold.
The Little Rascals
Ooh, good one.
with Pete, the dog.
Oh, cute.
And number 1, Isle of Dogs.
Oh, true.
Nice.
That is your favorite.
That's an
Wes
easy,
Anderson.
easy number 1 for you. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes total sense.
You really love.
I have
that movie.
honorable mentions.
Okay, continue.
I have a few too.
Snow Dogs.
Don't steal all of them. Should we do honorable mentions for last?
Yes.
Let's do honorable mentions last because it might be one of ours. I want to ruin the surprise. All right, Lily, go.
Okay. Number 5, which I know is probably Andy's number 1. The Grinch.
No, wow, that's
Max.
actually I missed that. I missed that one.
Dang.
That's good.
I'm Legend. Of
Yeah.
course, the pinnacle dog movie
Yeah,
for adults. Bridesmaids.
dog.
Because at the end, for the gift that she gives at her bridal shower is all golden retriever puppies.
Oh, that's right.
And
yeah.
Melissa McCarthy steals all of them.
Yeah.
Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Dang it! You stole one of mine. Oh.
And then Pirates of the Caribbean, number 1.
Dog with the keys.
Yeah.
No.
Solid.
Give me a dog. Come here.
Whoa, Pirates of the Caribbean? Yeah. I thought you were talking about Harry Potter for a second still. I was trying to think. But yeah,
You're like,
Lupin, right?
No, Sirius Black.
Oh, that's what I meant. That's
I was
what
thinking of the 3-headed dog.
That's
thinking
number
of,
1.
I was thinking of Hagrid's.
I was thinking of Lupin because he turns into a werewolf.
Yeah, but Sirius Black is a real dog.
I was thinking of Gandalf.
I know, but I was telling you I was thinking of Lupin.
It's not even Harry Potter. Just want to be part of the conversation.
That's me.
Go, Andrew.
I'm gonna sound homeschooled and old. You ready?
Homeward Bound.
That's on there.
Okay.
Number 1, Where the Red Fern Grows.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
I thought about that one.
Dude, that one,
Yeah.
that's
That was
a deep
very
cut.
sad.
That's a deep cut. That's actually when Tucker passes, I'm going to get his numbers on this arm and then a red fern.
Nice.
Oh.
But
I mean, not nice, but
yeah.
What does he die of?
that's exciting.
It's
not.
I love that.
One of the story is the second one can't live without the other, and he buries it next to the other, and a red fern grows between them.
Oh.
It's a really sad movie.
I was thinking Old Yeller where he gets rabies.
That's number 2.
Rabies.
Yeah.
I watched that all the time as a kid.
Yeah.
It's so nostalgic.
Is it really? Or
fun-
is that where your trauma comes from?
Probably.
Fun fact.
That's probably where it
I'll
comes
just
from.
watch Old Yeller today.
That dog was a Carolina dog, what Tucker is.
Oh, yeah?
The actual story was written about a Carolina dog.
That's cool.
They called them Yeller dogs. I Am Legend, Homeward Bound, and then Toy Story Slinky.
Oh.
Good one.
Good one, Andrew.
Good one. All right. Number 5 is Scooby-Doo, the 2002.
Oh my
Those are my
gosh.
honorable mentions.
I really love
So good.
Scooby-Doo.
It's so good. Then since I can't do Prisoner of Azkaban, I'm going to do Sorcerer's Stone, Fluffy.
Okay.
And number 3, John Wick.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
I knew
Yeah.
that.
Number 2, Anchorman. Baxter! He butted Baxter off a bridge. What?
Still
All right, number 1. This is literally where my mind went when I was thinking about it. The Mask. Milo
Oh,
the
yeah,
dog saves the day, dude.
That's good.
Yeah. And the honorable mentions, Sandlot and Balto.
Oh, Sandlot.
Yeah.
Dang it. Yeah.
Lassie.
Lassie.
I put my dog Skip.
Haven't seen it.
You want to cry? It's with the Frankie Muniz.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got
oh
it.
my gosh.
I haven't watched that.
And 101 Dalmatians
That's a classic one, dude.
and Snow Dogs.
You're talking about the actual live action one?
No, I'm talking about the
Animated
Yeah.
101?
I love that one.
Dude, I loved that live action as a kid. Honorable mentions?
I don't have any.
No? Okay, cool. Very good. Good job. We haven't had a movie ranking in a while.
I know.
That felt good.
I know.
I know. Back by popular demand.
Next one we should do is movies that you've wounded animals sobbed to.
What?
Like cried throwing up.
Oh,
like
like-
saddest movies ever.
You can't control your audibly crying. Like,
Let's do that. Let's do that for the next one.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Top 5.
Top 5.
Crying, throwing up. So sad.
Wounded animal sob
Yeah.
is what I call it.
Okay. It's kind of demented, but
Have you ever had to leave a
Ever.
movie theater because you were doing that?
I don't think I've ever.
I have a few times.
You've never cried in a movie? You're lying.
in a movie
you-
theater or
Did you cry on
during
your
a
wedding
movie?
day?
No.
Andrew.
You got to get to the bottom of this.
Speaking of
Make him cry right now.
crying in movies,
Yeah.
do you guys want to hear what was discovered in Russia in 2011?
Oh boy.
In the Caucasus Mountains in southern Russia, above the country Georgia, in Albania, in Turkey,
Okay.
are the Caucasus Mountains.
Yes.
And I had to look up just to make sure that's how you said it. There was this thing discovered that they're calling the Kahara Hora Shaft. And it was discovered by Arthur Jemukhov. So I'm going to do that again. Arthur Jemukhov. I really practiced that one.
All the commenters really needed to hear that.
But he is a Russian, I think you call it a speleologist. Basically dudes that study caves. That's what he does.
Expelliarmus.
Oh, that's right. He's a Russian expelliarmus. But he discovered what they call the Kahara Mountain, or he discovered it at the top of the Kahara Mountain. And he was up there and discovered just this small hole and looked down, and it was this deep, narrow, vertical shaft. And he brought a team in and they explored it. And when they went in, they realized that the shaft was made of parallel slabs that were almost perfectly geometrical. And they started descending even further, but these slabs were perfectly polished, and they descended 130 feet into the mountain.
Oh boy.
And then when they dropped 130 feet down, they discovered a bigger room with these giant megalith slabs that had right angles put together.
What?
Yeah.
So it all
And-
happened naturally. It was a natural formation then.
No.
Yeah. That's crazy.
But they had multiple teams come out there and study the Kahara shaft, and every single one concluded that this is in fact man-made. And what's so weird about it is that they went all the way to the bottom of this, the bigger shaft or whatever, and from the bottom of that to the top was like over 300 feet. But there's all these side tunnels that no human could fit through, but yet there was a constant wind pushing in, like it was like a ventilation system. And there was a lot of theories made about it. One of the theories was that it was possibly an ancient energy generator.
Oh my gosh.
And then a lot of people said that this was actually the base of a pre-existing pyramid that was on top of this mountain.
Yeah.
And Arthur, he made the conclusion, he did a side-by-side picture. The megalith slabs that were in it looked almost identical to the base of the pyramid of Khufu.
That was so scary.
What
Was
was
that a
that?
chair out there?
Yeah.
That's scary.
Because I saw that you didn't touch it. I said
That's where it
Khufu, and it went. Rah. That was
I'm Khufu.
Oh no!
Yeah, I'll have to insert a sound if that
Yeah.
didn't come through the pod.
But it looked almost identical to the base of the pyramid of Khufu in Egypt. Like
Weird.
almost identical. And
Which is impossible. How is that possible?
I don't know.
Unless it's the same civilization building these things.
Exactly.
Ugh.
But
Disgusting.
oh gosh. Here's where it gets crazy.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so like basically they're saying the connections between the pyramids in Egypt and the Kahara shaft are so identical, with all these shafts were not meant for people to dwell in because there's no ladders, stairs. It's perfectly polished. It seemed to have some sort of technology function to it, just like the pyramids. Like below the Great Pyramids, there are tunnels that it looked exactly like the Kahara shaft. And
There it is. Yeah.
every time, yeah, okay.
It sounds like some like creature.
Chewbacca for sure.
But what's crazy is Arthur, the Russian guy, did not discover this fully by accident. He was obsessed with studying the history of the Nazis and the occult. And he read this whole thing about how we talked about before, how the SS sent out these groups all over the world to find ancient artifacts, ancient cities, lost technology.
Yeah.
And he saw that a group of Nazis went to the Caucasus Mountains and supposedly found something. But when he was up on the Kahara Mountain, he saw this boulder with a swastika carved in it
Oh no.
What?
That is not appropriate.
as like a marking spot. Like it's in this region.
That's strange.
Super weird. And also,
What were they doing up there?
here's a diagram of the shaft as well.
Whoa, dude. 130 feet down.
Did they have to like rope him? How do you do that?
Yeah, you just rope.
Well, and what is
So
the
they say
material?
it's like basically as wide as your body almost.
Oh,
Did they
goodness.
say what kind of material it is?
They did. I forget though. I don't know if it was like granite.
Polished, yeah, makes me think maybe granite.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really crazy.
But it gets crazier. So this was discovered in 2011, right?
Yeah.
In 2015, Arthur came out and said, after exploring it even further, made a revolutionary discovery involving the Kahara shaft.
Yeah.
The next day, this happened in 2015. He said, "I found something. It's going to blow everyone's minds." The next day, he was hit by a car and died.
What?
It was Kaffa. Who is it?
The Egyptian
Yep.
pharaoh. Dude, he was hit and died the next day after he announced he found something.
Oh
How does that happen?
And there's no further research into the Kahara shaft.
They're not allowing it?
That we know of.
Why does this keep happening?
And people just keep moving on. You know?
Yeah, but weirdly enough, all the other team members that were involved in it, I think they said like there's like 4 other team members. Within that same year, they all died. Yeah.
That's not a coincidence.
It's
either
weird.
a spooky ghost or the government.
I vote spooky ghost.
It could be spooky ghost.
It is
Let's say
October.
Spooky ghost.
Dude, that's scary. That's the thing that's so scary about, like, if we ever were to touch on something that, like, legitimately was a problem and people wanted us to not talk about it, we do a good job of, like, throwing out every conspiracy and talking about everything. So it's just like, you almost can't even take us seriously at
It
that point.
waters
It's
us down, yeah.
But it's when people have specific studies or projects that are centered around one idea or one belief system, they just go missing.
Yeah.
Water engineers, you know, like it's very specific. And so it's things like this, the cave people, the giants, like it's always around some strange stuff that, I mean, people die, but it's just the coincidence is too much.
If you guys
That's
want to
weird.
look further into it, the YouTube channel Universe Inside You has a really awesome video about it.
I'll have to check it out. That's crazy, man. That is,
But yeah,
I mean,
insane.
it's massive. That thing is massive.
I just don't get the whole covering up this stuff because it was we talked about the guy before, Bright Insight, the guy that was on Joe Rogan talking about the Göbekli Tepe.
Yeah.
He just came out with
originally.
Don't say it because then it's gonna get stuck in my head. He just came out with a video talking about inside the Great Pyramid of Giza, they discovered this giant chamber room towards the top of the pyramid, like in 2008. But it's just coming out now of like, oh yeah, they did discover that, but they still have not investigated it. And they're like trying to sweep it under the rug. Like, no, we're not going to look into it.
No, they looked into
but
it. They just
it's
don't tell
this
us.
chamber room. They're saying it's like 300 feet long.
Why does
in the pyramid?
How do people like control themselves when they're curious like that?
I don't think they.
You think they do go look and they just
Yeah, they
bury
can't
it?
report it.
I know.
There's certain people that get called or something.
Yeah,
they don't
It's
touch
weird.
it.
But I bet you they have looked into it, and I bet you they discovered with that chamber goes against everything Egyptologists have ever taught about the pyramids.
Well, it's just if we truly believe that our history, you know, with the angels, with the Nephilim, everything like that, fallen angels, it would make sense that there would be consistent structures, countries apart. And if people knew that information, obviously it's like this same reason why we're not looking up the Göbekli. Like it's the same reason why we're not diving into the chamber. Same reason why he's not allowed to go on that mountain anymore because he's dead. Like it's like,
yeah,
because everyone knows like that the one world government, whoever those people are, like they know what it is, and so they're just gonna keep it hidden for as long as they can, while everyone can get rich.
What's gonna be cool when our girls are in school is gonna be like the number 2 biggest lesson. The first one is Jesus loves you. 2 is everything you learn about, take with a grain of salt because we don't know anything.
Yeah, my girls are going to be so screwed in school with history. They're like, Dad, did you know that we went to the moon? Well,
I don't think they even come home and tell you anything. I think you get a call from the teacher. It's like, I'm trying to talk about the moon landing and your daughter.
Dad,
She's giving speeches now.
Do you know that the pyramids were meant for burying pharaohs? No. They're
No.
meant for energy generators.
You silly, silly girl.
There's just
play.
kids in the background of the teacher call yelling fight in unison.
Yeah.
We did that at dinner. The girls like didn't know about the Titanic, so we told I told them the whole Titanic story, and they were just like amazed by it. And then I was like, so now that you know the history, let's hear the conspiracy around it. And so we talk about the Rockefellers and all these things, and how like there was a sister ship, and how it could have meant to go down on purpose, and all these things. But then at the very end, after like explaining for 10 minutes, Kelsey's like, but it's just a theory. Right? And I said, Kels, whose side are you on, dude? Whose side? Who are you working for? Are you informing?
You're over here telling this like elaborate story, and there's like tears going down their eyes. Oh my gosh, they're sweating.
Listen, the government is trying to control you.
So in my off time, I watch a lot of history documentaries. So
Correct.
last night I was watching a documentary about World War II, specifically Hitler.
Nice. What do you remember what it's called or what it's on?
It's on Netflix. You had it up playing one day.
Okay, yeah.
But you know the theory that if you could travel back in time and unalive baby Hitler, would you do that?
Yeah.
There's another route that wouldn't involve murder. If you
Raising
could
him
travel-
yourself?
No. If you traveled back in time and you talked to the art school in Vienna, I'm pretty sure Hitler would have never become Hitler.
Yeah,
Because he got rejected from art school.
Art school twice. And that's what made him join the military.
And he was scorned.
He was super
You don't
ashamed.
like my paintings now?
I'll show you. Yikes. But yeah, I mean, like, he wanted to be an artist. Like, his whole life, he wanted to be an artist. And he moved to Vienna from Austria. And, wait, is Vienna in Austria? I don't know.
Vienna, Austria. Yep.
Vienna
Sausage.
That's what it is.
Isn't Vienna Italy?
No. Wait, is it?
I
No, it's Venice.
Vienna.
Golly,
It's got to be Austria. That my money's on it. Vienna, capital of Austria.
Austria.
Down under.
Vienna.
Another shrimp on the barbie.
I want to get to art school. I didn't know Hitler was Australian.
Oh my gosh, changes everything.
That would no one would take him seriously. Listen, the speech, it was so scary listening to it. If he came out as Australian, dude,
Done.
like no one listens
No one.
at all.
It's a really wild documentary. Like, what?
What is that?
Does that look like the Harry Potter castle to you?
It does.
Kinda.
Hogwarts?
Is that the art school in Vienna?
No, this is one of Hitler's paintings.
That's beautiful.
Well, he was rejected because he was really good at painting landscapes and buildings, but he couldn't paint people,
Portraitures.
which is kind of funny, right? They actually talk about it in the documentaries, like how he couldn't envision people to paint them.
Because he's a sociopath.
Probably.
Weird.
No, definitely. Yes, he is.
So colleges that have a like high like rejection rate, shame on you. You have no idea what you're doing to the future of our societies.
Not saying that artists that can't paint people are sociopaths. It's just interesting that Hitler could not.
He couldn't envision people. He didn't see the art in people, the beauty in people.
The significance.
Or was there something in his soul that did not like to humanize people?
That's possible.
It's kind of, dude. Never mind. We'll
So
talk
what I'm
about it.
saying, go back in time, go to that college and saying, it's dire that you let him into this school.
Yeah, you just go in and you just stamp accepted.
And then in that reality, in that dimension, Hitler's the new Picasso. People talk about Adolf Hitler like he's Picasso.
And it
Yeah,
just drives you insane.
That reminds me of Jaron Meyer's conspiracy theory. It's like my favorite is that like you always talk about the time traveler going back and killing the worst person, but it's like maybe somebody already has killed the worst person in their timeline and ours was Hitler. And so like there was someone worse. And so like it's like this paradox of going back and
Interesting.
someone did go back and kill the worst person, but
It's a very fascinating documentary, though, and I learned a lot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be the painting sold for $440,000. Like, if you're a mega millionaire, that would be quite comical. Like, imagine I gift you just this museum quality painting. It's hanging in your house for years. And then one night, I can't hold it any longer. I let you know that's actually Hitler's.
When we're just having a dinner party, like, wait a minute. That's not, like, I mean, that couldn't be what I think it is, right? It's like Tom Segura when he gave Bert Kreischer Hitler's teacup.
Oh, yeah.
As a birthday gift. It's like, I don't think you can have that.
Yeah, but I thought that was interesting.
That is super strange. Very, very strange.
Very, very interesting. You should tell Lily about the FSU.
Oh, golly,
thing.
this is so funny.
This is disturbing, but it's really funny.
So at the beginning of the year, can you look up FSU record right now for football, please? What?
Just like where they are.
Their football record right now. Let's see here. I don't have the tweet in front of me. Oh, yes, okay, here we go. And so there's this guy that before the college football season started, FSU was going to be playing Boise College.
Cool.
And they're projected to win. Not a big deal. But this guy who goes to Florida State, he says, if Florida State loses to Boise College this weekend, I will eat dog poop out of a red Solo cup with a spoon and post a video of me doing it. They lost.
Oh!
They lost. And so this guy goes up, deletes his Twitter, deletes his Instagram. Everyone's like, this is your fault. You started it. You have to finish.
You hexed us.
And he hasn't came out and said anything at all. What's their record right now?
I don't know football, dude.
FSU football record.
That is so gross. It's almost like I can smell the dog.
Because overall it's 1-4. Conference is 1-3.
So they've won one game. They're having a terrible season. And a lot of people are calling it the dog poop curse because this guy refuses to do it. And until he does it,
they're going to continue to lose.
It's just like any other like baseball curse or anything like, you know, how like with the Babe Ruth curse, all that stuff, man. Like it's a real thing. So this dude, we're telling you right now, we're giving you opportunity to come eat dog poop on the couch at Ninjas and Butterflies to prove to everybody.
And
come on,
do it. And then if you throw up, then you can be
then
done.
It's done.
Then
it's over.
Done.
Everyone will leave you alone.
Yes, but we're not stopping.
Oh my gosh.
20 years down the line, we're still trying to track him down. I think we should get a really cool guest. The kid that was in Harambe's cage.
Yeah.
That'd be epic.
The exclusive interview, dude. No, I mean, I've never seen an interview. I don't know who that kid is. He's probably in witness protection right now.
Probably.
All right, I'm going to pee real quick.
Jane Goodall's just trying to hunt him down.
Is she still alive?
No.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
No.
I'm pretty sure she's alive.
I'm Googling.
I'm pretty sure she's still alive.
She's alive.
Yeah, she's alive. Okay, what is the most random thing we could possibly think of by the time Josh gets back in here? Do we just change seats or something? Let's get
Yes.
I'm going to grab a hatchet. All right, real quick change. Everyone?
Should I just stay here?
I really like having a line of sight at his notes. Don't. That'll traumatize him. His notes, they're not even bullet pointed. It just says P. Diddy Tunnel. He's always like, you can't look at my notes. You can't see it. And I'm like, I don't think I'd get it even if I saw it.
I got to hear you.
Wait, should I pop out and scare him?
Yeah, go behind the door. This is great. This is awesome. This will be perfect. We better get him. Oh, so then I was sitting down there. Andrew, are you okay? Method acting. Now it's just a matter of time.
Just dead.
Andrew, it's time to quit fooling around. Quit playing. Andrew? And then I said, honey, this one's eating my popcorn. That didn't work at all. I don't think he saw the owl hat in the mask or anything.
Where were you hiding?
The door.
Classic.
funny?
That was funny.
We're just silly goofballs.
Were you guys talking about the weather?
Yeah, we were.
Typical.
Typical.
I had to run to the other side of the production to pee because all the bathrooms are taken.
That's where I go like every time now.
We need to get one in our office. Can we establish a pee corner?
Just do urinals under the table.
That'd be fun.
Dude, the little golf thing.
The what?
It's like a putter, but you pop the end of the handle.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
Oh. What were you guys talking about?
Dude, we were talking about the economic state of the world right now. And we're just not happy about it, dude. But I offered a solution, and DeSantis is taking it to Biden right now as we speak. So
yeah,
we'll see what happens. We'll see how it pans out, you know?
What you doing over there, Al boy?
Hoo-hoo.
All right, what other stuff's going on in the world?
Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. Don't ask me.
What do you
A lot
got?
of stuff is happening.
What do I got? Nothing. I'm going to plan a Mickey Mouse birthday party for Nora.
I'm going to send you 2 pictures, actually 3 pictures. I want you to tell me what this picture looks like to you.
Okay.
Like what kind of style? Like where do you think this screen grab came from? It's sending.
Oh.
Was that a burp or a hiccup?
Both.
Nice.
Did you guys hear about the 80-year-old man in Montana that got arrested?
No, what do you do?
He, let me just send the video to you.
I don't know why it's taking so long.
8-year-old man in Montana who's been charged with federal felony wildlife crimes for cloning a giant foreign sheep here in the U.S. for hunting purposes.
Cloning a sheep?
So he took like the specimen from this prized foreign sheep and made these giant sheep in Montana for hunting.
That's
like
amazing.
Trophy-sized sheep.
I mean, what's wrong with that? I don't know. That sounds fun.
I say sheep. They're like mountain goats.
Yeah.
What am I looking at, Andy?
Okay. What do you think those pictures are from?
Russia.
Russia.
What do I think they're from?
Yeah, like what do you think that's a screen grab from?
A video game?
Video game?
Oh, is it it's a movie?
Bro, there's
Possibly?
no way.
Dude.
You told me a little bit about this before.
Yeah. This is art that was painted in 1976 by Alex Colville.
What?
Does that not look like a video game from like the 90s?
For real?
That's for real. This guy, like, apparently, like, one of the things is like it doesn't have a lot of shadows, and it has kind of like a grainy look to it. But it's like legitimately that's a painting, and it's so trippy knowing that guy was creating stuff like that in 1976, and then
before computers.
Before any video game like this at all.
What is he
Before,
trying to
like,
express
computers that
with
you
this?
Do what?
What is he trying to express with this?
I have no idea.
I drive.
Man in car in front of car.
That's creepy.
Yeah, I'm sending another one too. That's just kind of strange. It just makes it feel like I don't know. It's a weird, like uncanny feeling, right?
Oh my gosh, I do hate it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It's super strange. I can't imagine how it looks back then.
It looks like a 90s tachometer, which is what's tripping me out.
Yeah. 1976. His name is Alex Colville. Yeah, Colville.
Redenbacher?
Weird stuff. Yeah. He's the guy that invented popcorn.
What?
Yep. Pretty talented guy.
Yeah, that's weird.
Do you guys have a favorite painter?
I can't name him.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
Edward Hopper's mine.
Let me Google.
Oh, he's my great uncle. Once removed. Once removed.
Did you know what once removed meant when you heard that?
No.
I literally thought it was like you were disowned. Like we removed him from the family.
What does it mean?
It means like you're separated by like a parent or like a
so like not blood related?
No, it is blood related, but it's just like I can't remember the exact definition. Let me look it up. I'm gonna butcher it. Removed means a different generation. When cousins are in different generations than each other, we say they're removed. Removed is like a grand and great, but with cousins. Got it. Don't understand it, but I got it.
Did you guys see that panda that attacked that lady in the zoo?
No.
Jeez.
Send it. Also, this the CPU that we wanted to talk about, the zooming in.
The what?
The zooming in on that like one.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, let's talk about that real quick.
I just sent it to the chat. This is mind-boggling to me how something like this is possible.
I've seen this.
Like, how do we create this as humans?
We did not.
I don't understand it.
This is alien technology. I'm telling you.
It doesn't make sense to me. Like, it's so intricate, so, like, I can't even fathom.
All right.
Like,
you got
how
it, Lil?
far they're zooming.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Oh, okay. I'm just going to play
once
this.
before and did
Sorry,
it well.
What the heck?
Maybe we shouldn't do the song?
Do they draw it by hand or how does it happen?
I don't know.
Do they draw it by hand? What do you mean? That's a computer chip.
Okay, yes, I know, but doesn't those little grooves hold information?
Yeah.
Who drew the grooves? Robot?
I'm assuming robots. I don't get it. I don't even understand how you create that type of like material that small.
Okay.
Telling you it's alien stuff.
My question wasn't dumb because one of the top comments says, what if there's like little people who do it?
Jeez.
Think about this. Just have like microscopic people build them, maybe. Right? Isn't that a possibility?
With their little microscopic chisels.
Yeah.
They actually figured out cloning a long time ago. We're completely unaware of the slavery of an entire race of people.
I'm really excited. I'm listening
Scary.
to the newest episode from Blurry Creatures, episode 270.
What are they talking about?
Timothy Alberino. But apparently these 3 professors from Harvard released a paper that talks about the theory of it's not extraterrestrial, but they're calling it ultra-terrestrial, meaning that aliens live within the Earth and that they've been here forever and that they could even be walking amongst us.
Okay.
It's like a very well thought of, or how do you say, written?
Yeah.
Well written.
well written.
How do you say? But yeah, I just started it and it's really fascinating.
Well, I was just watching Channel 5's new YouTube video, and they went to like a Bigfoot festival, and there was this guy, and the guy was explaining, he's like, so Bigfoot came down with the aliens, and the aliens wanted our gold. And so the Bigfoot protected the aliens while they were getting the gold from the dinosaurs. And that was the big theory. I was just like,
it seems like he combined like 5 different theories.
Yeah. But, hey, anything's possible.
He might be right though.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Dude, yeah. You never know who's like literally lurking around. You see all those people that have masks and stuff now. It's crazy. I mean, when you go to Disney now, I found out that like they don't want to have like a bunch of security guards running around because it just doesn't make people feel safe. They don't want to see. So they have so many undercover employees.
Right.
Just dressed as tourists.
That's
and now
weird.
it's like,
that makes me feel more uncomfortable.
It totally does.
Why?
I would rather have somebody just with a really positive
Seems
attitude
sneaky.
walking around.
Well, I like it because they're vigilant. They're like little spies. And so if somebody does something bad, at least we know who the bad person was because they're probably acting out not knowing that everybody is a security guard.
But what if the security guards are bad?
Ooh, who's
That's
watching
not
them?
possible.
Then they have other
What do you
security
mean
guards.
it's not possible?
That's not possible. That's what Ada keeps saying. She said in the car today, I said, what direction are we turning? And she said, this way. And she was like, that way? Impossible. I said, well, I think it's
She's the
possible.
best.
Speaking of impossible though.
Yeah.
Go to patreon.com/ninjas or butterflies where we're going to continue this episode with more topics because I do have a plethora of TikToks topics.
I have a video of a guy getting attacked by an alien.
Dang.
Attacked by an alien?
That's what I think it is. But it was caught on a security camera, and it's really scary. It's
Just
really
Hillary
convincing.
Clinton beating someone up.
Oh my gosh.
Just
I told
kidding.
you, she's
I'm
an
kidding.
alien.
Joking. She's a reptilian, not an alien.
It was for trying to find a cure.
Just kidding.
It was Lily.
Watch it.
Thanks, guys, for watching. Where are we having them comment?
Suggestions for our Halloween costume
Oh,
for the podcast. We haven't landed on an idea yet. So the Halloween episode's coming up. We need some ideas. So drop those in the comments below. And also what you think we would have to do to get out of a $50,000 debt to the Mafia, maybe.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
What would be our first thought?
Their first thought.
Their first thought on
Yeah.
No. What do they think our first thoughts will be to do?
Yeah.
To
Gotcha.
pay that bill.
It's a long comment.
Yeah. Go to SundayCool.com if you want custom apparel for your business, your church, your group, whatever, or SundayCoolSwag.com to get merch for the podcast, baby.
Yeah, make sure to like this video, comment on it, because it really helps. Subscribe to our YouTube, follow us on Spotify and Apple. Leave a 5-star review, please.
And go kiss your grandma on the forehead. Tell her.
And if you don't have a
This is from a
grandma,
ninja.
just find an old lady to kiss her on the head, but with her permission.
Yeah, and then whisper, this was from the ninjas. She'll get it. She'll get it.
They sent you again?
She pulls out a gun.
All
Not
right.
again.
Love you guys.
Over my dead body.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Did I say ninja? I meant butterfly. The butterfly is no doubt one of God's most beautiful creations.
All right, thumbnail. Why? Do your scary looking over face. Do that one.